Thanks for watching this clip from my new podcast, In Search of Soil. For more great clips and full episodes, check out the links in the description below. Do you think it's reasonably possible that this association between a non-legume and a nitrogen-fixing bacteria has occurred in the wild? It's just nobody has been able to find it because maybe they're just not looking. Like if you think about the trillions and trillions of microbes out there in the soil, mutating all the time, trillions and trillions of non-leguminous plants, you'd think at some point in time there has been some sort of mutation to make that cross. Eventually it'll go back far enough in history, and that's how legumes came about. And the reason I ask is because it's to say, like, is it biologically possible? Again, you must think it is if you're going for it. But if you guys can recreate it, then nature probably did, but we just probably haven't been able to find it and isolate it.
Yeah, I think it's exactly right. I think either nature has and we haven't found it, or it will and we haven't given it enough time. And so then you'd step back and say, well, where should I go look? Well, you probably want to look in geographies or areas where people are trying to grow corn with little to no nitrogen, right? Where there's a night, where it's deprived, or so that and almost happening in a natural way, so that those pressures are there to drive that association or drive that evolution. So do I think it's happened that microbe might be out there? Nobody could ever say it's not possible. If you think about the sheer numbers and complexity, and like you say, the mutations going on, finding that magic microbe and thinking that and believing that, oh, that's the magic one to put on a corn plant, or that would associate with a corn plant. People have been searching for that for 50 years, right? I mean, yeah. It's kind of the holy grail, and they haven't been successful yet. Could they? Probably. But even if they found one, I would still argue that our approach and our technology could make it better. And it goes back to your question, Diego, that you were asking earlier, is, could this same technology improve even more on legume, soy and peanut nitrogen production, so that it actually became a delivery mechanism into the soil, as opposed to just the yield or the production of that soy or peanut plant for that season? And I think you've got to believe, if you believe in this technology, the answer is absolutely. We could continue to engineer and optimize and enhance it, and would be another great use of this technology. People are talking now. One of the hot topics now is sequestering carbon, and the whole world. And there's a business world around that, but we also when we're fantasizing, we also think about, wow, I wonder, is there a way that you could use microbes as a way to increase carbon sequestering, both around the roots of the plant or in the plant, as well as in the soil. And again, if you believe in this technology, and if you just let your head go, where could this go at some point? I think all those things they're still science fiction. But they certainly now, with the where we're going with this stuff, they suddenly it becomes a very different playing field than the only microbes I can use are the ones that I find out there and isolate as natural microbes. You open up a whole new world from a design standpoint of what you can design that microbe, what you can optimize that microbe to do.
Thanks for watching this clip from my new podcast, In Search of Soil. For more great clips and full episodes, check out the links in the description below.